Hey, this is Fox from Infernal Fox Gaming, and I got my partner in crime, JMeowls, joining me for another session of games that we are playing. And it's been a while, like a good hot minute since we've done one of these, but figured it'd be a good opportunity to sort of go over everything that we've played before, more specifically what we are currently playing and what we got our eyes on to play in the future. So let's go ahead and kick things off. Jamie Owls, what are you currently playing?
So I've been getting into. It's been a very long time since I played it. I only played the first one, but I'm getting back into it, and it's Kingdom Hearts. I just started playing maybe like 2 weeks ago. I'm now in the Little Mermaid world, and yeah, it's been like a long time since I played it, so I can't really fully remember. But I also want to play the second and third one when I'm done with the first one. So this is like another nostalgia for me, and also I've been on a Disney kick lately, so I'm looking forward to finishing it. Again, it's been a long time since I played it, so again, I don't really remember a whole bunch of it, but so it's good to open this up again.
Cool. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with the OG Kingdom Hearts, so definitely a lot of fun. For me, I am currently playing this guy right here, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and this has been a lot of fun being able to play through. Doesn't really feel like a Donkey Kong game per se, and I guess that makes sense since it was made by the Mario Odyssey team. So I'm really feeling like that this is more like a more open sandbox Mario game than a DK game, but there is a bit of DK flavoring up to and including where like Cranky Kong makes an appearance and maybe a couple other Kongs to boot. It's been really fun seeing like young Pauline. I'm about like 15 hours into it. I think I've got like 2 or 3 more layers left until the end, so maybe they'll explain how she's 13 years old, but like, is it a prequel or is it not? Because other characters appear in this that reference the Donkey Kong Country 1 through 3 games, and there's a number of like other Easter eggs to like other games and whatnot. So overall, it's been a literal blast going through the different layers with DK and all the powers. It really shows how creative and inventive that they are. And this is something that you'd want to play too, of course.
Yeah, eventually.
Jimmy Ellis, what else have you been playing?
The second game that I've been playing, this is on the Switch, and you recommended this to me last year when it came out, and it's the Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I'm a fan of the Paper Mario games, especially the very first one that I played. I played the Origami King, which I didn't really care for because it's the battle system,
Oh.
and then the sticker one I didn't care for, but this one has been very fun. I'm enjoying it. It's entertaining. I really like the characters, especially Yoshi,
Little baby Yoshi.
Yeah, my little attitude Yoshi, I like to call him. But yeah, this is like a lot of fun, so I'm really enjoying this. And I'm really glad that I'm getting a chance to play it, because I know I kind of go back and forth between what games I want to play. I'm more of a mood gamer. I'm kind of like with my books. I like to be in the mood to either read or play something, so I'm really glad I'm getting a chance to play this now.
Yeah, definitely. And I will set fire to the comments section below in saying that Origami King, the equivalent to that in the Final Fantasy series, is Final Fantasy 13 because it's got a fantastic story, some great characters, but just a garbage battle system. So, yeah, let us know your thoughts about that in the comments section below. Also, make sure to let us know what you are playing because we'd love to have a dialogue or conversation with you. Speaking of games that we are playing, I am also playing Trails Through Daybreak 2. And I had, of course, finished the first Trails Through Daybreak game, which was excellent. This one is really great too, with a big caveat. I feel like there's just too much timey-wimey Deus Machina bojazz that is sort of the set piece of the main plot device with this. I don't really care for that. I think Deus Ex Machina that whole being used as a trope. They use it all the time in anime and like Harry Potter. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball Z or Harry Potter, you're very used to that and that's literally what saves the day for the characters here. That wears thin, but it's a Trails game. It's got a great plot, great character development, and I am like near the end. I'm in the last dungeon, and that's it. I'm caught up on all the Trails games. I am super excited about that because in I think it's September or October, the remake for the Trails in the Sky first chapter comes out, and it's based on this battle system, but it looks like it's going to be a beat for beat remake, and I just super excited for that. That's going to be a really great time. So, JMeowls, what you got next for us?
Well, I actually surprisingly got the Switch 2 not long ago. It was a very unexpected purchase that one day when we randomly went to Best Buy. And so the other game that I've been, even though I already played it with you when you got it, but I'm also playing Mario Kart World. Um, I got my own copy. This is just a physical copy that you own, but I have the digital one. So I've been playing this a lot. Been playing it with friends. It's really refreshing to have a brand new Mario Kart game, so I'm really excited. So this has been a lot of fun. I look forward to in the future if they do more DLCs of like different levels, different characters. But this is actually a lot of fun because it's been like a long time since we had a new Mario Kart game. And
Oh God,
the last one they did like DLC versions of that. So yeah, this is what I'll be playing for the next couple weeks, months, years. So it's fun.
yeah, and I should mention, of course, that I am playing that as well because we play online,
Yeah.
not just with each other, but with some friends and family. Storm Rose Sky from the Inferno cast, her husband slash my brother, and we've also been gaming with a bunch of excellent YouTubers such as Gaming with Crushworth, his wonderful wife Lizzie, and then we've also played with 90s Handheld Gamer. So definitely thanks again, guys, for joining us, and we hope that we can continue to play with you guys. The Nintendo voice chat on the Switch 2 has been an unexpected but positive surprise just on how well that's worked, especially like how the noise dampening that it has, to where we put the Switch 2 right in front of our TV on the dock, but it doesn't pick up any of that noise, and friends and family can hear us like perfectly clear on that.
Yeah.
So very cool. The last game that I could say games that we are playing is this guy right here, Grandia HD Collection, and specifically I'm playing Grandia 1, and I am about, I think, 35 hours into it. I'm getting near the end of the first game. Then when I'm done with that, I may move on to the second one, because this, of course, contains 1 and 2. So I played through Suikoden 1 and 2, and my not-so-hot take is that I felt like Grandia 1 was a better overall game than the first Suikoden game. Because the first Suikoden game even it being like the HD remaster they did, the translation was really rough. Some of the plot beats and some of the forced mini games, like that dice game, it's just I didn't really enjoy that. Whereas while the voice acting on this is, and you've heard it, so it can be a little campy. Taking that factor out of it, because you can change it to Japanese if you would so choose. Just excellent. There's been a number of really cool plot beats, story beats, and it really helps to keep that really fun adventure tone to it. So yeah, definitely really good. Any other games that you're playing you want to run through?
The current games, no, I don't really have anything to share with that. But
that's it. You're done with playing video games. Once you're done with that, you're not going to be playing any games in the future, right? See, all right, guys. So that's going to be it for JMeowls. That's all that she's going to. No, what are you going to be playing next in the future?
well, I have total 4 games, kind of 2 categories. I'll just show them now. So the next game I'm thinking of playing after I'm done with Paper Mario is the Donkey Kong Country Returns. I know this is a very hard game, and I think I played it back on the Wii, and there were levels that I couldn't get through, and this came out last year, I believe.
Beginning of this year, I think, actually.
Yeah, so I really wanted to play this again. I'm really glad this is on the Switch, so this will be the game that I'll be playing next. And the other one that I want to play, because kind of getting like another nostalgia is the Final Fantasy VIII. So I want to get back into this again because I wanted to go back and play games that I used to play when I was younger. And also I'm going to give Final Fantasy VII a try. I know a couple years back I tried playing the original, but watching you play looks really fun. I know like there's some differences in it compared to the original and then the remaster one. So yeah, this is actually the game that I want to play. Well, first Final Fantasy VIII and then Final Fantasy VII. And the next category are these two games that I was playing and then took a break on because I was playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but then I really wanted to play Paper Mario, so I'm taking a break on this. And I was playing the first Uncharted game, and I took a break on that to play Kingdom Hearts, and I think there was another game I was playing that I can't remember. And so my goal is to go back and replay all the ones that I did in the past and then get back to Hello Kitty. I don't know for Hello Kitty if it has like an end. I think it's like Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
once you're done playing like the main story, you can just go back. So like this will be a game I'll go back and forth with when I need a little break from the other games. So that's it. That's my list.
Nice. And for our friends listening, if you like Animal Crossing, don't sleep on the Hello Kitty Island Adventure because it really does give Animal Crossing vibes.
It does, yeah.
And if you're a little sick or you're a little stale on Animal Crossing before Nintendo announces / releases it for next year, I really recommend using Hello Kitty Island Adventure as like a stopgap. And for Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, the copy that you got there, that's really handy in case like if for example you played the original and used something like a Game Shark, this copy has a couple extra things like boost or always do 4/9 damage, essentially making it it's easy and everything like that, but sometimes we just want to experience the story, and the story on Final Fantasy VIII is excellent, and that's a very light hint on a future video that I've got coming regarding the stories of the Final Fantasy games. And very excited for you to be playing Final Fantasy VII. That one also has the same thing. So in case you run into issues, you can pop that on, or you can just a wee woo, and I can always help you out. For me, so like as I mentioned, Grandia, probably the second one I'm going to play next. Trails in the Sky, first chapter remake, I'm going to be playing next. I think that comes out in the middle or end of October. The Final Fantasy Tactics remaster is coming in September. I am tremendously excited for that game, especially because they lost the code. They lost the actual like core code for the original Final Fantasy Tactics, because apparently they had modified and changed it up so much with like releases or re-releases that they don't have the core code. So the creators of this remaster ended up starting from scratch to remake the game beat for beat. And that's what the remaster is going to be. So really excited for that. There's going to be a lot of additional modes to make it a little bit more approachable. So that'll be fun. And I may also be playing next this guy right here. That also I think also came out this year. It's the Lunar Remastered Collection. It's got I think the first two Lunar games. Very excellent classic JRPGs from what I've heard. I have just been hitting JRPG after JRPG this year, haven't I? I mean, like Suikoden. I think I played through 3 or 4 Trails games, the Grandia game. So in Metaphor, I finally went through Metaphor this year. It's going to make the top 25 in 2025 video that I got planned for nearing the end of this year. Really interesting. So that's something to definitely keep in mind. I think we might even have you do like a top 10 in 2025 video.
Sure, I'll definitely like to do that. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, and it would definitely be something to really make you think, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's like, out of all the games, at first you got to think about all the games that you've been playing. Like, I don't know if JMeowls is necessarily like me, a huge nerd where they have an Excel spreadsheet of all the games that they played. Yeah. So I can always try and help you jog your memory.
Usually I'm good. Like, I'll forget what games I play, but if I look at the pile that I have or look on the digital copies, then I'm like, oh yeah, I played that one, or yeah, I already played that one. So that's how it jogs my memory. I just can't just sit there and think on top of my head. So that'll be a homework later on.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So while we wrap things up, I'm going to surprise Jamie Owls with a question. I didn't I
I didn't do my homework.
no I didn't tell her I was going to ask her this. Gaming regrets this year so far. Do you have any regrets for any gaming at all?
I don't know. Like when you say regret, like a game that I regret playing.
Yeah, or maybe a game you haven't gotten to yet that you regret not touching, or is there a game that you passed on buying and that you missed the chance?
There is one, and I brought this up to you the other day, that I regret giving away some games that I owned, like for the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, because at that time I didn't know any better. And I wish that I would have held on to them, but at that time I didn't think I'll be playing games again because getting older, blah, blah, blah. But then I realized, well, no, like I'm still playing games, so why would I get rid of them? And so that's probably the only regret. And there are some games that are kind of like a guilty pleasure. I used to play the Mary Kate and Ashley games from the PlayStation 1 because, at that time I was like 11, 12. So those were like the games that geared towards like girls. And I don't know, I kind of wish I held on to that. And then I know some people might be really surprised when I'll say this, but like the original Spyro games, I donated them, and people would be like, well, why did you get rid of them if you love Spyro so much? And I can't tell you why I did that. I think at the time maybe I was just in different headspace for that. But yeah, and I think when we went to some of the gaming expos, I'm trying to collect the original copies again. So I guess maybe that's the only regret, really.
So your only regret was 3 regrets, because I think
I mean,
no, it's understandable. Like it's funny where you mentioned the guilty pleasure of playing a Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen game when you were 11. It's a girl's game, but it's like you were an 11-year-old girl.
I was saying, there's no regret there, but
you were literally the target audience for such a game. So
like, there's no shame that I play those games. Those are fun, and I just kind of wish I held on to them because there are times where like I want to play it again because why not?
Yeah, I'd have to figure out how to connect. Well, I've got a PS3. I could always plug that in, and you could. Well,
I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think the PS3. So the PS, everybody dogs on the Xbox 360 hardware wise, but I've gone through more PS3s than the 360 that I had. I had one 360 and it got me through everything, but I had about 3 or 4 PS3s that had issue after issue. And they were different ones, like a Fat Boy version of the Slim, and it was almost always like the disc drive. So you mentioned, the PS1 disc, and I'm like, oh yeah, we could play it. No, we can't, because I think even the PS3 that I have, its disc drive does not eject discs because. Yeah, for me, gaming regrets, maybe not picking up stuff or getting into as many games like a lot of the ones from the sixth generation. I was in my early to mid 20s during that time, so I'm like, I want to do more social games such as Halo and Smash Melee, and then like Rock Band, Guitar Hero, that kind of stuff. So I'm missing this opportunity to play some really great single player experiences. But yeah, I think. Yeah, maybe this year is buying too many games at a convention a regret? No, because like I gotta have these games. I'm so glad that I got like all the stuff that you see here, like the Super Nintendo thing being done.
Yeah, because I can't think of regretting playing a game because at least I tried it, and even if I did like it, now I know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like why am I gonna regret? Well, maybe if I spent like $70 on a Call of Duty, hoping this time I would enjoy the military shooter, and then I didn't enjoy it. Well, I mean, if it's Steam, if I played it on Steam and I played it for an hour, I could always get a refund that way.
That's true.
Steam and Valve are really good about that. But let us know in the comments section the games that you're playing. Again, as we mentioned, we'd like to start a dialogue with you. Also, let us know your thoughts about Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, the video game, how much you've enjoyed that, as well as what kind of gaming regrets do you have? Uh, but anything else? Any parting shots?
Nope, that's all. Mary Kate action.
No. So thank you so much for watching us, and we hope that you have a great day.